He'll have to win back-to-back natties for me to be back on that bandwagon. But yeah, he's got to win back. That's my squeeze. P.S. Tom Brady looks like he's bad at sex. So,
Environment, maybe in the history of athletics.
black hole.
Tell us about it.
The 1936 Nazi Olympics. No one's going to the.
Oh my God.
Wow. Like, gentlemen.
Ooh.
He's back.
You gave it your all, didn't you?
Look who showed up. Look who showed up this week, damn it. Look who showed up this week.
Show up today, buddy.
Shut your dirty mouth. You shut your dirty mouth. I was so damn sick last week. I have been on this show before without a voice, talking like RFK.
So what changed?
I'm here. I'm ready to go. I could not.
Yeah.
speak
Why
last week.
do you not believe in us then?
I could not exhale without coughing. All right, it was impossible.
You know who showed up
Coming
last
back-
week? You know who showed up?
Dell, thank you.
Yeah,
Our
Dell
buddy
showed
Dell.
up.
Yeah,
Dell
Collective buddy
showed
Dell.
You know, and yeah, I got a huge shout out to my boy for coming in, just doing a great job once again. But you got to buy a mic. All right, we got to get you on. You got to buy a mic, Dell. So thank you for helping.
He had
I
an
love that.
hour.
We're self-electing. Yeah. Like, hey, dude, the 1 to 2 times per year that you're on a podcast, you better go spend some money on that.
Damn right. Damn right. Can I do my intro now, Joey? David, welcome to the Juice Boys Show. Three brothers law.
Back.
So freaking stupid. We started a weekly sports podcast over almost a year and a half. We're getting there.
Yeah.
What episode are we on? 76?
76
of these things? We've got something special. We got another special episode, guys. We got another guest.
Hell yeah. I love it.
You may know him. Simple name. Guys, please welcome Listener Lewis.
Hey, what's up, listener
Hello.
Lewis?
Thank you all for having me on.
Yes.
I'm excited to get this going.
Oh, baby, welcome to the show. Before we proceed, please name all your sports biases, who you love, why you love them, so we can proceed to trash them.
Well, you already do.
Good. We're off to a good start.
Yeah, as you all know, for the listeners out there, I'm a huge Dolphins fan. Grew up in Florida, diehard Dolphins fan. Unfortunately, I know it's rough. Other than that, I don't really have. I'm becoming a Nebraska fan.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
Chris is getting me into
Listener
it.
Lewis accompanied me to the Holy Land I guess fall of last year. God, we had ourselves a spectacular time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're just getting corrupted by corn. Professor
By the
Pulp and
nicest fans in sports.
I will say,
Okay.
tailgating with those fans was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, welcome, Listener Lewis. I'm the third term. We got Juice Boy Joe, the professor of Pulp Pelletier. Also, guys, this show is coming back stronger than the Russell Wilson comeback story, huh?
Oh.
Are we nose diving that hard?
Or I guess Sam Darnold.
Hey.
I've never seen a guy lose $50 million so fast in my life.
Oh, man. Shows drop every Friday. Be sure to follow on Instagram, YouTube, Tickety Talk, all the fun pieces of sports content. All right, guys. What are we drinking? It's dry January. Oh, Lewis gave us a look.
Yeah.
Lewis, what are you drinking, my guest?
Maybe dry January for you guys, but I'm having a good old fashioned.
Attaboy. Somebody here actually has a little chest hair. I love
Yes. Good
Oh,
for
yeah.
you. Chris, can you be an old fashioned?
it. Yeah, I mean, I'm also I'm sick, but I actually show up when I'm sick,
You can talk.
unlike others.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and made myself a virgin hot toddy.
So tea.
Tea?
But I made it in the Rieger whiskey. mug.
Hey.
I don't think I've ever
so
heard
it's-
tea be called a virgin hot toddy before. It's just tea.
That's what it is.
Damn,
Joey,
see, I'm
It
I
sounds
still
better
can't-
that way.
I'm still copying. I am going for it, boys. I have never committed to dry January before. I'm doing good. It helps when you're sick.
Yeah.
it does help.
That does
help
help.
when you're
All right, but I'm going for Tommy Knocker Brewery Blood Orange IPA non-alcoholic beer.
Whoa, okay.
Okay.
That's
You
like what
ready?
Dell was doing, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, Dell did the same last week.
Let's see. There's definitely no alcohol in that.
Oh,
All right, but
it tried to tell you.
Did we just find out what your favorite ingredient is in a beer?
yeah, absolutely. This is good hop water. It's good hop water. All right.
Hey,
there we
there
go.
you go.
All right.
Guys, I'm going back to my little flat water,
God,
water
at least
straight.
do something.
Water straight. Guys,
I
dry
have
January
water too, but you know.
Dry January is really hard
you're
when you
not
got
talking
chicken.
about it.
When you got chicken cock just sitting right next to you, it's really tough to do dry January.
Is it just calling to you?
It's just sitting right by me with 4 other bottles of Rieger on the table. It's tough doing dry January. But guys, let's hop into. We have CFP, a lot of NFL playoffs going on. We got Sports Docket, Squeeze of the Week, Moron Mountains, Big Tot, which we're super excited for. Picks at the end. Joey, all right, we'll give you a one breath take. You missed out on.
If you start coughing during this breath, you don't get another.
They're not take it this time.
Everyone already knows that Drake, they lost in week 18. No, they won in week 18 when they weren't supposed to. They fucked up the number 1 spot. This is more for you to trash or be pissed about Gerard Mayo and the Mike Vrabel pick. Someone start the timer. Go for
1, 2, 3, go.
So we can get to real legitimate teams in the NFL. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I am so unbelievably angry at the Patriots organization and unbelievably angry at Gerard Mayo. How the hell do you win that game? How do you win that game? All right, now it's just like I think that Gerard Mayo was put into a bad situation to start with. I think this was
Absolutely.
I think that the Patriots and Robert Kraft needs to go away. I'm tired of him. He needs to go away. And the whole plan was to put Gerard Mayo into this god-awful situation and lose. And so they look like a team that can fulfill the Rooney Rule, all right? And then what do they do immediately after? Fire the dude and get the guy they wanted to begin with, all right? And now I'm extremely excited about Mike Vrabel coming in. I think he's going to be amazing, and that's going to bring it back to the culture that I loved and appreciated growing up. Robert Kraft needs to go. Absolute bullshit. Investigate this shit. Gerard Mayo was thrown to the wolves. But if he really wanted to save his job, if he was really a true patriot and really wanted them to be a future franchise, he would have lost that fucking game. All right. So, I'm so angry.
If he was a true patriot, he would have lost.
He was a true
lost. They give him the number 1
patriot.
seed. A true patriot. That's how you. No, him winning that game dropped him number 4, and they might not get Travis Hunter now. All right. There's still a pretty good chance.
They likely will not.
There's still a good chance that they could because the 3 teams in front of them need quarterbacks. But, God, I'm so angry. Robert Kraft, go away. Give it to Jonathan already. Oh, my Lord.
During the game, did I get you a little bit more excited for Joe Milton? He had a pretty good game. He looked pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Legit.
Yeah, he looked good.
That gave me a lot of hope that we can get a lot in a trade for him.
Yeah, I was going to say,
right,
you're shipping Joe Milton off, but all of a sudden he has value that he has no reason to have.
You're shipping him over Drake May?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Drake May has been awesome. Drake May is the future.
Joey is
stretch.
slobbing that knob.
He's been so
Love
awesome.
it.
They had the first round. They had the first pick going into.
I
That's how
told
awesome
you the
Drake May was.
entire season that they were by far the worst team in the NFL. They were a joke. It was all a sham. It was all to get number 1 pick. It was all. I'm serious. It all was that to blow it up and get Mike Vrabel back. I mean, it was just. It was awful. All right, so
This is quite the conspiracy theory.
I know, seriously.
horrible.
My question,
Meanwhile,
Joe,
somehow Drake May comes out of it as a rock star.
He was
Hell
awesome.
yeah, he does. Hell yeah, he
my
does.
one question, Joe, is the Patriot way dead, or is this just?
This is Mike Vrabel's bringing it back. Mike Vrabel is the Patriot way. He brought the Patriot way to Tennessee, and he's just like, he wants to be here. He's in the Ring of Fame already. He's one of the 7 coaches ever to come back to coach for a team that won a Super Bowl with. He's going to dominate. I love Mike Vrabel. So I'm extremely happy about that. I'm extremely freaking pissed at the Patriots.
Okay, can we talk about real teams now?
Yes, I had to get that off.
Much longer than a breath.
Yeah. Which quarterback had the most disappointing weekend, guys? Justin Herbert, 4 picks.
Oh, God.
Baker with the epic fumble. Jordan Love never really. It didn't feel like. I mean, that game was a lot closer than I thought it'd be. Throw it out there, guys. Russell Wilson? Is his career over? Oh my
I
gosh!
should.
Without a doubt, Sam Darnold.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I've never seen somebody lose so much money from one game in my life.
Oh my gosh!
And 9 sacks.
Is that on him? Is that on him?
Yes.
So many of them were on him.
So many of
Just
I'd say
hanging onto the ball.
I'd say like 6. 6 were on him. All right. Now, unfortunately, my boy Dalton Reisner, who is a local Colorado boy, went to school in Wiggins. He got his ass kicked. All right. And the whole line was just horrible. But you cannot just eat it like that. And he's mobile. Why was he not moving?
I don't.
And just throwing like horrific interceptions. I mean, it's like
Throw it up to Jefferson. Just throw it up at somebody.
Yeah. Just huck it where the defense can't get to it and let Justin Jefferson go and figure something out.
Goes from 14-2,
Like, for God's sake.
playing for the 1 seed, to now nobody wants him 2 weeks later. Because like back-to-back games that mean something, basically 2 playoff games. You know, nope.
And he did not play well. He is the first. They're the first team with 14 wins to lose a first round wild card game in the history of the NFL.
God,
That's not
so
good.
Bad.
Not quarterback related, but the Vikings head coach is on the hot seat now because they continue to have winning seasons, but don't perform in the playoffs ever.
That's a little
Kirk
spicy
Cousins
there.
or Sam Darnold.
That's a little spicy. Who's on the more hot seat, Mike Tomlin or Kevin O'Connell?
Oh,
Kevin O'Connell.
Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin.
Ooh, I think Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin hasn't won.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean it's been what, like 12 years since he, not 12.
And was that kind of
a long damn time?
Yeah, because they beat the didn't the Steelers beat the
Arizona
Packers? No, that's right. No,
it was Larry Fitzgerald and Kurt Warner.
The Packers beat the Steelers.
And was that Mike Tomlin? Was that Bill Cowher's team technically? And then Tomlin came in that year
that was
or two?
a couple of years after. Cowher's last year was with Jerome Bettis. All right, and so I mean there was like I think Tomlin was pretty well established at that point. But dude, everybody in Pittsburgh's tired of just like what was 10-6, and now is 10-7, going back, just making the playoffs, losing, just him figuring out ways to do it. I don't think it's his fault. I think they have a bad roster. I think they need to improve in a lot of ways. I think he's an excellent coach, but I think his time there is over. Look at Andy Reid. He still holds the record for the most wins in Eagles history. And then, like, he went to the Super Bowl, he lost. He went to 4 straight championship games, lost them all. And it's just he can't. All right, you're a great coach, but need a new change. I think Tomlin should move on. He's not going to because he's got a no trade clause. But I think he should.
Chris, you're on the Tomlin train?
It has to be Tomlin. Like, you don't get to just swing and whiff year in and year out. Yeah, I do think that this roster has taken a massive step back and has been just hobbled by inconsistent quarterback play since Roethlisberger retired. But right now, I think it's time to bring in somebody new, give them an actual opportunity to go and draft a quarterback, because it's like, what else do you do? You're not going to re-sign Russell Wilson. Justin Fields, incredible athlete, still doesn't know how to throw the ball as a quarterback in the NFL.
He made it pretty far.
Yeah,
without that skill.
just an absolute maniac freak athlete. But at the end of the day, like, who gives a shit? You don't know how to throw the ball. And so it's just one of those where I think both sides of that equation wind up benefiting. But yeah, let's move on. Glad to have had you. You put together some incredible defenses. You seem to have forgotten that you also have to play offense. Let's try somebody new.
So, Lewis, are you saying Kevin O'Connell's a great regular season quarterback, but can't get it done?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going?
And Tomlin is established. Like, he's proven to be a great coach in the NFL. And my thought process is the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Like, you can go somewhere
100%.
else, but that can go bad real quick. He's performing winning seasons with unstable quarterback play, not a very good roster. I mean, if he gets the chips in play, O'Connell had chips in play already. Like, he has a strong defense. He had good quarterback play with Kirk Cousins, moved on to Sam Darnold, who's been playing well.
Receivers out the ass, and Hawkinson,
Yeah, and he still can't win a playoff game. I mean,
oh, that is spicy, Lewis. I haven't heard that one before. Heard it here first.
I don't know how you could blame O'Connell for Sam Darnold's play. That was just so bad. He's just so bad.
He had Kirk Cousins too, who was playing lights out, and they still couldn't win a game in the playoffs.
Poor Sam. You could just see $100 bills just falling out of his ass at every sack. He just couldn't pick them all up. What do you pay him now? Do you give him the Baker contract? Like,
I don't know
who wants him.
No. I don't know. He's definitely not going back to Minnesota.
You don't think?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
I do not after those last 2 games.
Oh, Lord.
But you think J.J. McCarthy's the answer?
I definitely don't think that. He went to Michigan. All right, I definitely don't think
Speaking of guys who don't know how to throw the football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's never actually thrown the football. Every time they cut him, he looks like a 16-year-old in high school.
Oh, yeah. He does.
I don't understand how that's all going to work.
I said the same thing about Bryce Young, and he had a hell of a second half of the season. So
I said the same thing about Jaden Daniels.
Oh, Jaden,
he's slim.
That's true.
But Jaden Daniels is a freaking beast. Oh, poor Baker Mayfield. I feel that sucks.
Oh, I loved it. You guys keep sucking on Baker.
Mayfield, and damn it, just bad timing with the rookie fumble. God, you can't give Jaden Daniels those opportunities. He is so good. It's just I really wanted to see a good run from Baker and Mike Evans.
A good run into the Lions? What?
No,
he
was
was
the AFC Championship game. Yeah.
Oh, he was because they would have had to go play the Lions. They would have lost. They would have lost that shit. Yeah.
Touche.
Thank you.
So a good one game run.
Yeah.
Oh no, they would have gone to Philly because they were the 3 seed. They would have gone to Philly.
Oh, so the Rams would have gone to the Lions.
I knew I had something.
Touche. Touche. Let's hit back on what Lewis said for a second. What number 1 seed is the most likely to get upset? You got Washington now going to the Lions. You got the Chiefs and Texans. I think both teams are, over a touchdown favorite. Who's on upset alert? Or who should be the most worried on the
Lions?
Thank you. I like you already, buddy.
I think the Lions. Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, just a different freaking beast.
Listen to Lewis. Thank you. Jeez.
He's so good in crunch time. You can't bet against him.
I can.
Commanders.
Not against the freaking Texans, but
Commanders look good. Jane Daniels playing lights out as a rookie. The Lions need to be worried.
I mean, I just can't wait. Like Dan Quinn versus Dan Campbell. Like there will be no special teams play outside of kickoffs. That's it.
That's true.
We're going for it on the opposing team's 40.
The punter can take
35.
the day off.
We don't give a shit. We didn't even bring the punter. He's
not getting home.
You didn't even suit up to this week.
Shit. Did I ever actually get a plane ticket? Like, no. Nah, you're good, bro. Like, we're fine.
And the Lions are so beat up on defense. Can Jaden Daniels expose that? They got Scary Terry, a little bit of a run game.
I don't think their defense can stop the offensive juggernaut that is the Detroit Lions. Their offense can't be stopped right now. And if they get David Montgomery back too,
I saw that.
Which they're going to, because Jahmyr Gibbs is just a freak, and oh my God. I mean, and hey, they had a bye. We'll see if they can get a little bit healthy. But 13 defensive players on IR is ridiculous.
That's tough.
But Cody, you posed this question just to hear that the Chiefs are going to win because they're freaking going to.
Hey,
all right. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened to the Chargers. I don't know what the hell happened to Justin Herbert. I mean, it's enough for me to think Justin
4
Herbert,
The Texas defense wasn't
last
that
week we all knew the Chargers were the lock play against the Texans.
That's true.
guys, Justin Herbert, there are tip balls. Give him a break. Come on.
I know his house was burning down. That's really sad. I know.
Was his house burning down?
I think he was evacuated. I haven't heard if it burned down or not, but I know it was like really close to him. So, and I know that really blows. And it's just like they had to go deal with that. I guarantee that's what happened. He had 3 picks all season and 4 in that game. Like, what happened?
Man, we all thought that was a lock too. I guess we didn't think about Mother Nature.
Well, I just thought the Texans sucked. So
they have no O-line. Yeah, I think Stroud's going to be on the ground a lot this week. Put a lot of pressure on him. But let's just get to the Super Bowl. Can we just get to the Super Bowl? I mean, come on. As a Chiefs fan? No.
I know, but then we have to. The 2 teams. All right.
Let's talk about the MVP Bowl. MVP Bowl. Lamar versus Josh Allen. It's going to be electric. It might be the greatest game ever.
It's going to be awesome. And it just pisses me off that they're playing each other right now.
Oh, I love it.
Instead of one of them playing the Chiefs. And then, because they're the 2 bet, like, I really don't know if anybody in the league besides those 2 teams can beat the Chiefs. So I just think they don't let Mahomes get to a Super Bowl. Don't let it happen.
It's okay.
Stop him.
Guys, should Lamar and the Ravens be road favorites to Josh Allen and the Bills?
They are.
What is it? A point and a half? Is that right?
A point and a half. So it's essentially a flip of the coin. But like that's pretty incredible. That's pretty spicy for heading
Bills
to
Mafia?
Buffalo in January.
Yeah.
Bills Mafia, like that crowd postseason. It's going to be frozen.
It's going to be 8 degrees.
Entire
8
place
degrees.
is just manic. It's just insanity. It's next level. I mean, it's incredible.
Derrick Henry.
Well, I didn't even think about the weather.
Derrick Henry.
That's all. I mean, I keep on saying that to your brother, Dr. Pulp. Keep saying like the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs. I think the Ravens are going to beat the Bills, and the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs.
Ooh.
And
Joey, that's not a smart take. Like Derrick Henry has never beat Spags. ever.
Derrick Henry has been on trash. He was
the number one. Yeah, when they were great. When Mike Vrabel, your coach, was on it.
Exactly. He made the most out of that team.
Yeah, he was your coach.
Now, the reason that they were number one seed is they're in the trash AFC South. That's where they got like 6 wins right off the bat.
And Derrick Henry was almost close to 2,000 yards, and Spags shut his ass down.
No, you don't get it, Cody. This is all part of the conspiracy. Mike Vrabel did just well enough to establish himself before the tank, so then he could go and become a true patriot.
That's
Derrick Henry never beats up the Chiefs ever.
Not Derrick Henry with Lamar Jackson. You can't say it's not going to happen.
Lewis, take it away. Lewis,
I'm a little concerned with Lamar Jackson playing in the cold weather. The Florida boy, I don't know. I did pick the Ravens to win, but that was before I thought about it being freezing.
It's going to be 8 degrees.
Yeah, it's going to be cold as shit.
And Josh Allen can play in the cold. We know.
Yeah, I feel like he performs better in the cold. Like it's cold. Let me throw 5 touchdowns.
Did you see the game? They really didn't
run for
pass.
2.
Yeah, they didn't really pass a ton. So they're kind of a running first offense in that weather. It might not be as maybe take the under. Would you take the under?
I mean,
if you
put yourself in a position to where Josh Allen is the plan B on offense and still create success, like
you're gonna be okay.
Things are going just fine for you. And also, listener Lewis, didn't you play against?
I played with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Cody, you forgot to mention that on his introduction.
That's on Chris. Chris needs to write a better intro.
Write a better intro. Yeah. I didn't write a damn thing.
We were on like an all-star 7-on-7 team in high school for like 3 years.
And you were better than him, obviously.
I was better than him.
Yeah.
Oh no, I played tight end. I played tight end, and I'll never forget my first route with him. I ran a little 5-yard hitch. He threw it. I caught it with my forearm kind of, and it literally left a bruise. He threw it so hard.
Oh my God.
I'm like, can we take some heat off the ball here, please? Jeez.
Do we miss any other fun facts that Chris should have told us about?
Yeah, Lewis played college football.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, I played with a lot. I played against Jalen Hurts. I played against.
Where did you play?
University of South Dakota.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Thanks, Chris. You really screwed the pooch on that.
We gave Lewis the opportunity to introduce himself, and he's like, all you need to know is that I root for the trash-ass Dolphins.
And I'm happy to be here. That's true.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm depressed because I'm a Dolphins fan.
Yep. Nothing else about you.
Yeah, I played against Dallas Goedert, the Eagles tight end.
Oh, he threw a stiff arm.
Oh, yeah.
Ages. Oh, yeah. That guy single-handedly defeated us. It was insane.
I can see now.
Is that dominant?
Yeah.
He ended a guy's career. Did you see all the people consoling the cornerback on the bench after that happened?
You got to retire after that.
Yeah.
You got to hang the cleats.
Just so embarrassing.
Just move to special teams and never come back. Guys, let's hit on the CFP before we go. We had the 2 games. Now we have the CFP final. It's on the 20th. Who do we got? Notre Dame, Ohio State. Ohio State's I think they're a pretty decent favorite, guys.
Huge favorite.
What do we like?
Yeah, it's I think an 8.5 point spread. Notre Dame has been just resurgent after that extraordinarily embarrassing NIU loss, and they seem to keep getting better. They completely put Georgia in their place, and then they went and knocked the shit out of Penn State. Man, I mean, I think it's going to be a better game than an 8.5 point spread would have you expecting.
Ooh.
I don't know that they have the O-line is where it's going to wind up making a big difference, because their quarterback, when he's pressured, he's not great when he's forced to be mobile. And so Ryan Day is going to wind up bringing the heat. So it's how do you counteract it? And if they can come up with something, they've got a shot.
Is Ryan Day going to save his job?
I think it's already saved, unfortunately.
Oh, you are? You think it's saved? After all your bitching?
Joey was ready to personally move him out of his home in Columbus.
Wow,
and now he's back on the Ryan Day bandwagon.
No, I'm not. I just said I think he saved his job, unfortunately. So I think he's going to be there. I just don't see how there's no way Notre Dame wins this game. I mean, they're just
no way.
They've been playing so well. They're playing so good as a team, but Dude, Ohio State is just absolutely murdering these like the top teams in the league all season, besides stupid ass Michigan. All right, and if it wasn't for that game, like there would be unquestioned, they would have been the #1 seed. I mean, all this thing, it's just, oh my God. Penn State, I can't believe how well they played. I'm shocked at how well Penn State played.
Yeah.
But that Drew Aller interception at the end was just horrific. And now give Notre Dame their credit, but Jeremiah Smith, he would be the #1 pick in the draft this year, but he's a freaking freshman. So he can't even be the #1 pick in the draft next year. All right? No, he can't even be it next year. And I don't think there's nobody on Notre Dame that can stop that. And I don't think they had their best pass rushers hurt. I mean, I just don't think there's no way. I don't think there's any way they could stop that.
You thought that against Michigan.
Oh, damn it.
You sure did.
Yeah.
You did. My only thought is Ryan Day can get outcoached because he got very outcoached against Michigan. Marcus Freeman's a hell of a coach. He's got them boys humming right now. So if he can play chess a little bit better, knowing their weaknesses, knowing their strength, I think 8.5 is a big spread.
It is. It really is.
So.
I think it's gonna be a good game too. I hate Ohio State, so I'm gonna be rooting for Notre Dame. But
Okay.
Okay. Why do you hate Ohio State? How could you hate Ohio State?
well,
What is there to hate?
My high school best friend went to school for college near Ohio State, and he absolutely hated them. Like the players were a-holes. Like it was just so I was like, I don't like them now. In solidarity.
We say assholes here. We don't say a-holes.
Gigantic assholes.
It hurts me. It hurts me to have to root against Notre Dame because I love Notre Dame. I love their program. You know, I'm Irish. You know, if you didn't know. All right, but it's
Joseph Linehan, eh?
But you know, it's unfortunate. It was like when the Red Sox went against the Rockies in the 2007 World Series. I was like, damn it, you know. And so, so it's I'm going for Ohio State. But I won't be crushed if Notre Dame wins. I mean, I'd be really shocked.
Just like you were against Michigan. But hey,
Okay, so
Shut up!
if Notre Dame wins, are you back on the show Ryan Day the door bandwagon?
If they win by a lot, yes.
No,
so
just
it
if they
depends on it.
win.
Oh wait, no, I don't want Ryan Day. No, I thought you meant be back on getting him fired. No, I'm not going back on his. He'll have to win back-to-back natties for me to be back on that bandwagon.
What? He's got to win back. Oh my God!
Well, you can't lose 4 in a row to Michigan. You can't do
Not
it.
even a national championship wipes that out.
Oh my God!
I think
Wait a
Ohio
minute.
State fans
now
are.
Joey is somehow postponing his decision making to a year from now.
If he loses to
He's
Michigan,
like, I won't know for sure how I feel until at least spring 2026.
if they go in undefeated into the Michigan game next year, the last game of the season, after a national championship, and he loses, fire him on spot. You cannot lose to
It's the
Michigan.
most delusional shit I've ever heard.
Can't lose to Michigan. Not 4 times in a row.
You totally can.
They did. I know.
Yeah.
Back-to-back national champions.
Yeah,
It's easy. It's the easy solution here.
Damn it, Joe. Well, it's about to be cold as balls here this weekend, so get a blanket, make some chili, watch a lot of
wait.
football. Lewis, how do you do your chili? Give us your chili recipe. Anything special? We like heavy beans, heavy meat,
My wife makes
soupy.
it.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite chili.
The chili you don't make that you consume. Fair enough. Make some chili, guys. Take a music break. We'll be back on the other side.
Bye.
All right, guys, back to Juice Boys episode 76. We got listener Lewis as our special guest. Thanks again to Dell for filling in while Joe is sick.
Shut up.
Is what he said.
Really sick.
Allegedly sick.
Allegedly sick. The boys are back together. We missed everyone. We got a cold weekend ahead, lots of football. So we'll go ahead and listen. Share with a friend, be a friend. We really appreciate the Juice Junkie community. Growing like crazy. Guys, let's hop into the squeeze of the week. Listener Lewis brought something spicy.
Oh,
You want to start us off, friend? Bring it on. Let's go.
It's a squeeze for sure.
Okay.
All right, everyone hear me out.
Okay.
The Rams are legitimate Super Bowl contenders.
Okay,
Proceed.
that's spicy.
I'm not slamming
right.
the door.
All right, first 9 games of the year started off 4-5. Matthew Stafford 9 touchdown, 8 interception ratio. Horrible. Last 8 games, they're 7-1 with the only loss going to the Eagles. Matthew Stafford is 13-1 TD interception ratio.
Oh,
Damn,
Lord.
solid.
Matthew Stafford is a very streaky quarterback. When he is hot, he is one of the best in the leagues. When he's down, he is down in the dumps. And right now, he is hot. Like he's playing lights out. I was really impressed with how he looked this past weekend. Actually, it was Monday. This past Monday.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the 2011 Giants. Went 9-7.
Okay.
Why are we bringing them up?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that a touchy topic for you?
You're saying just get in. You just got to get in, get hot at the right time. You got Puka and Cooper Kupp.
Yep. At this point of the year, it's about who's hot and who's healthy, and they're both. I mean, they're looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if they at least.
Yeah, you hold on now. Tighten up your squeeze. Are you going with the Rams? Are like
Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, I mean they're all contenders at this point. So where are you?
No, they're in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so they're going to make the Super Bowl. All right.
Oh my God.
So,
that just got extremely spicy.
So they're beating the Lions on the road.
okay.
Wow.
They're hot. I'm telling you.
I mean, they're
Sit down,
heading
Matt.
to the Eagles this week, and then
Eagles would be-
presumably to Detroit the week. Like that's a
Murder.
hell of a couple
And Eagles
of
have been
weeks.
hot too. They've been.
The Eagles' defense has been hot. Their offense is just like I'm not convinced Jalen Hurts is going to be able to do it, and I think like I'm just not. And
Is Jalen Hurts a great quarterback? Are we on
No,
that?
no,
No.
I
He's
don't
just
think
He's in a great situation.
No, I think he's a great field general. He runs their offense. He runs their offense very well. He runs the ball, like actually runs the ball extremely well. And for what they need him to do with his like the tush push, he's so damn strong. But I think if he goes to any other team in a different system, dude, it'd be rough.
He's in a great situation. That's it.
Jared Goff, great. Okay. Oh,
Jared Goff is great.
great. Is he? Or is he in a great situation? Or is he in a great situation?
Now he took the Rams to Super Bowl already.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
lost.
they did, but they lost to the greatest living American. I mean, that happens. That happened
cow.
7 times. Okay, so I mean, that's you can't blame them for
I
that.
don't know. Matthew Stafford took pretty much the same team and won the Super Bowl a couple years later.
That's
In his first year, actually.
That was the very next year. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
God, that is spicy.
I'm chewing on it. I'm sifting.
I mean, but that's the thing
beat
is
the
like you've
Eagles.
got to somehow get Cooper Kupp to like have a pulse again if you're going to make a Super Bowl run.
He really screwed
And that
me on
dude
my fantasy
has
team.
what?
Me too.
1 catch, 2 catches in the last 2 games.
Yeah,
but
Like,
And it's not
Puka's
even like he's
Puka.
getting doubled. He's not even getting
Higby.
doubled anymore. It's all
no,
all the
Puka
attention's on
is
Puka.
the guy now.
Is Higbee gonna be able to play? Because he was dominant, and then he got hurt and didn't finish the game. He was playing really well, and so. But Kyron Williams is that guy's phenomenal. I mean, it's
He
just
is.
like he's a touchdown machine.
Who was the
So-
last 4 seed to make the Super Bowl? That's a good question. Who has an answer?
I don't know because you get the opening game, home game, and then 2 on the road.
Could it have been the Rams with Jared Goff?
Was it the 2018 Patriots? Because they were on the road in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs.
Let's ask ChatGPT.
Is that what
Free
that's?
advertisement. You're welcome, ChatGPT.
Checks in the mail. It was the Rams
Oh my
who defeated
God!
the Cincinnati Bengals. So they've been here before.
You
Lewis.
don't need ChatGPT.
There we
You got
go.
Chris.
They've been here before.
That solidifies
Why did
the
anybody
squeeze.
feel the need to
That
follow up on
solidifies the
my
squeeze.
completely random shot in the dark?
Oh my God! Is anyone going to disagree? Is anyone going to lay it out there? I think it's crazy till it's not. Right? I mean, it's
going to be epic. That's going to be an epic NFC Championship game. Matthew Stafford in Detroit against.
That would be
Goff.
amazing.
Oh God, dude! I can't wait.
I'm getting chills.
And I think the Ravens are going to win, but I would love to see another Allen Mahomes AFC Championship game too. And I think if you get both of those, oh, dude, we can't. That's just going to be the most epic championship weekend ever.
I mean,
Okay,
I think
so-
we're all officially rooting for the Rams now this weekend.
I kind of am. Yeah.
But you get Campbell versus McVay, like McVay the ultimate, like
smart
play
guy
the game,
versus
like, play the statistics, like what do the analytics tell us to do? What's the situational football? And meanwhile, like Campbell is just chaos. There
Just
is no
good.
predicting
Biting
for
the
him.
calves.
He's just shooting from the hip from the moment his feet hit the floor in the morning. I mean, I would love to see that as the NFC
Hell yeah.
championship.
Lewis. I think you swayed a squeeze on us.
I think you
You
did.
got us feeling a little something.
I know, right?
Now I'm thinking-
I think we
now I'm
all are
thinking,
easy to
oh.
convince to want to believe, right?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe
that
that's
just
it.
that just ties so well into the heartbreaking story, the Detroit Lions, for them to lose to Matthew Stafford.
And
dude, I can see it. It's gonna happen, Lewis. You're right. It's gonna happen.
And everything going on in LA right now, they're also playing for their city.
Oh, a little hard in there.
It's like the Saints after Hurricane Katrina. Like it's just another
the
motivation.
Texans after that hurricane. You remember when J.J. Watt came out after raising all that money after that? Like he was Superman.
Mm-hmm.
How about Aaron Rodgers' 9/11 coming out?
Oh yeah,
popping in Achilles.
I think we all remember how important that moment was.
You swayed us. I think we're all a little hyped now about that.
I'm excited.
I'm a Rams fan out of nowhere.
Yeah, big Rams fan.
Rams.
All right, we got a listener submitted squeeze or Moron Mountain, JoJo. You want to read that one off for us?
We do. Now, over the past season, I've been hanging out with a lot of Vikings fans.
That's great.
Okay? And this is one from a disappointed Vikings fan.
Uh-oh.
As disappointing as the Vikings offseason outing was in the last few games, I think we should put some respect on their defense. The Vikings were the only team in history to have at least one takeaway in every single game in the regular season. That is a pretty impressive stat, and considering I haven't heard any analysts discussing this fact, I've figured I'd leave it up to you and the Juice Boys. Because we all know we all know if it had been the Chiefs who accomplished this feat, we'd be suffering through Chris Collinsworth mentioning it every freaking time their defense took the ball away, or every time the defense took the field, for that matter. Anyway, that's my squeeze. P.S. Tom Brady looks like he's bad at sex. So, I find Sultana of Sift.
What?
So, yeah.
He looks like he's bad at sex.
It's not wrong.
What? Who was this? Who submitted
Sultana of Sift.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
Looks like he's bad at sex.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I don't know if I could disagree with that. So
I think that plays into what we're talking about with maybe the KOC hot seat. You know, you're getting that outstanding defense from Brian Flores all season, you know, and then every takeaway in every single game.
Here's the thing about the Vikings. No one talked about them the whole year because no one thought they were legit. And then they kind of proved everyone right by not being the most legit.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, they also set history in another way by being the first 14-win team to ever get knocked out in the wild card. So if we're talking about history-making stats, let's make sure that we're telling both sides of the story here, Sultana.
I think you're right.
Like, yeah, to say put some respect on the Vikings D, sure, great, awesome.
What did that do? They're kicked out.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like they're still at home.
They still have Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
They still have Sam Darnold and old Aaron Jones. They do have Justin Jefferson. They do have Addison, but
they have a great roster. They need. Oh God, could you imagine if Aaron Rodgers went there? Could you imagine if he just follows the Brett Favre pattern? I mean, he just goes. I mean, it'll be ridiculous.
I mean, it'd be amazing.
I can honestly. It might happen.
But then that would prove that McCarthy ain't ready, so he needs a whole other year.
I don't think he's the thing anyway.
I don't think he is either.
Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. Is what he needs to do.
Yeah, probably should. Wow, great squeezes, guys. Excellent job, Joey. If people want to submit their squeezes of the week, Moron Mountain, or their claim to shame, we're really growing this segment, boys. Look at it. Look at it.
Basically, if you want to say anything,
yeah. If you've got a thought in your head to share.
If you have a shopping list, send it our way. We'll read it on the show. Joe, how can they do that?
It'll help us develop our future chili recipes.
I need it.
Lewis needs it, damn it.
Listeners, juice junkies, people that like to make fun of the greatest living American, like the Sultana of Sift.
You're not good at sex.
This looks like you.
Yeah,
he
doesn't
know.
should have talked a little more about the PS.
Yeah.
You could submit your most outlandish sports take or Moron Mountain nominee or whatever the hell else you want to talk about by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboyshow. If it has the pulp, we'll read it on the show. Chris, who's sponsoring today's show?
Today's episode of the Juice Boys Show is brought to you by Pooping on the Clock.
Okay.
In today's day and age where your every move is tracked by your employer, To ensure maximum productivity, it's more important than ever that you still find ways to stick it to the man. So, fellas, we're here to talk about the importance, the need of pooping on the clock.
Yep.
Pooping on the clock is your surefire way of turning your smelly ass into cold hard cash. As inflation soars and each paycheck goes a little less far each year, pooping on the clock is your way of making sure at least some of that paycheck was created while you pinched a self-righteous loaf. And at a mere 10 minutes spent pooping on the clock every day, by the end of the year, you will have spent an entire full work week letting your employer foot the bill for you to be full of shit.
Yes.
Pooping on the
anymore.
clock.
Yeah.
Because time spent creating waste is never time wasted.
Aren't you self-employed?
This isn't about me, Joe. This is for the juice junkies.
Stick it to yourself, Chris.
He's robbing himself. Robbing himself. Oh my gosh, guys! Our big topic of the day. We're super excited about this one. Got real creative. Okay. Big topic of the day. We're all going to hostile territory, a rivalry game, a rivalry stadium. The worst fans that you hate for a playoff game, one of the biggest games, or a playoff event, a big event, whatever you want. You got to bring two guys to just go in there with you. Anyone in sports history, maybe they just need to talk shit to the other fans. Maybe they need to defend your ass because you ain't going to do it. Maybe you're just trying to have a good time. Maybe they're going to be friends with them. So if you're going to go into most hostile territory and watch that playoff game, who are you going to bring, boys? Lewis, you start us off, our guest friend.
Oh,
please.
yes.
Obviously, Dolphins at Bills, AFC champion.
Oh, you're going Bills Mafia? He's going Bills Mafia.
Take it on the
I
Mafia.
have to.
Dangerous
I have to.
territory.
Okay.
All right. First off, first guy I'm bringing with me, Jason Kelsey.
Damn it, he was on my list.
Attaboy.
I feel like he
Bills-
would be
Bills Mafia
so
likes
much
him.
fun.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be so much fun just to tailgate with, go to the game with, and nobody's gonna fuck with him.
He'll just throw
So-
your phone.
yeah,
Yeah.
he'll protect
Yeah.
you.
Spike your
I'll
phone.
feel secure
Yes.
with him by my side.
That's
And
a
then-
good time. And here, do one.
Just
we'll
a
do one
couple
pick,
of
and then we'll
dudes with
rotate.
great beards.
That was
You know what? My wife Kelly said, "You guys look alike. It works out."
Yeah,
And I
there
was
you
like,
go.
Basically
he
twins.
was
Yeah.
he was in the final for man sex or the
Sexiest
man alive.
Yeah, sexiest man alive.
What
I
are you
was like,
saying,
I'll take
Lewis?
that as a
What are you saying?
compliment.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm up there. I'm just not famous enough.
Enough. It's still a
One
little
day.
famous.
Yeah, it's a work in
After
progress.
this show, you better get a publicist because
I know, right?
You're
I need
taking
an
off.
agent.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
Jason
Kelsey's
Kelce, that's a good
It's
one.
a great pick.
That's a
I mean,
great
and
starting
everywhere
point.
he goes, you know, he was in Buffalo pounding beers with the fans. It's just like, no one's
Shirtless.
he wants to be cool, and I don't think he's going to start trouble. Like, he's just there to have a good time, but I know that he can end it if he needs to. And
But if trouble
smashing that
starts,
cell phone. So smashing the cell phone was so badass because he could have just pounded that dude's face in.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just he's awesome.
Wow. All right,
love
Christopher.
Iconic.
Chris, can you beat Bills Mafia bringing Jason Kelsey to the party?
Boys, when I was thinking about, like, all right, what team am I going with and where are we headed? Like, my first thought was like, oh, okay, like Broncos, obviously. We're going to the Chiefs. But then I thought, like, well, I've already done that, and I brought you two morons, and we almost did get in a fight.
Yeah.
And instead, the doctor of pulp was ready to throw hands against a
he's-
fellow Chief. So I was like, all right, well, I've kind of already done that, and
Yeah.
it seemed to work out fine. Let's try something different.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and go with my Nebraska Cornhuskers traveling to Folsom Field to take on the Colorado Buffaloes, a place that I will never go to again after the last time I watched Buffs fans be the most uncouth, most uncool fan base on the planet. I watched them dump a beer on a lady as she was leaving after they won. They won the game, and she is just exiting and got a beer thrown on her.
Typical Boulder.
That is typical Boulder.
That checks out.
And so I'm bringing a couple of guys that I don't think would take kindly to that. My first selection was a member of two Nebraska national championship teams. He was the running back for the 95 national championship team and was drafted in 96. I'm talking, of course, about Lawrence Phillips.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh, no!
A man A man who spent most of his adult life almost immediately after being drafted in prison due to his many, many assaults and eventually killing his cellmate.
No.
He and I are going to go ahead and go tailgate and see what the fans of Boulder have to say.
Stay on his good side.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay on his good side.
Oh,
Great.
he's one of the worst human beings who's ever lived.
He is. I don't necessarily know that I'm bringing him there because I'm going to have fun.
Yeah, it's more of a
You're just bodyguard. Yeah. All
it's like he
protection.
will kill you. He will do it.
I'm not sure if you're going to have a great time with that, though.
Kind of. I'll just be on edge.
I'm not here to have a
I
great
feel
time.
like I'd be on edge.
Yeah.
Like,
because you might.
Shit.
What if the CU fans make friends with him and then they turn on you?
If this is where we're at now, you're sure not going to enjoy my next pick.
Okay. Joey, where are you going and who are you bringing?
Okay, so this is we're talking hypothetical situation here, right?
No,
okay.
this is happening.
So I'm taking the Patriots, obviously, and since it's hypothetical, I'm going at the Jets for an AFC Championship game because that's never gonna
happen.
The Jets are never gonna host an AFC Championship game. All right, but if I had to, my most hated fan base of all time is the Jets because they suck. They've never been good, and they still just always think that they're going to be good, and they have this sense of entitlement.
Yeah,
but they're the one time that they made the AFC Championship game. And I hate them. I'm gonna bring an agitator. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring somebody who is just born and bred to get under your skin. Just to irritate the living hell out of you. Now I'm saying this because I hated this man for so many years as being a rival because he was phenomenal. Now he's gone. I miss him. I'm gonna bring Phillip Rivers. All right. Now this guy
he doesn't curse.
The biggest trash talker in the history of the
bringing
NFL.
A Canadian guy.
The biggest trash talker in the history of the NFL. Now the reason I'm bringing him is because he doesn't curse. So he can get under your skin,
and
there is nothing that any of the people around them can do about it. You cannot kick him out. You can't do anything. He is not breaking any rules whatsoever.
He's going to go to that line, and he's just going to...
swearing. He's not doing anything. But he's just going to say every single thing to get under your skin and just make you crack because he loves it. All right, this guy is an unbelievable prick. I have one clip here. Just that is my favorite moment. My favorite moment of him this is exactly why I will bring Phillip Rivers.
He's going for 90-yard touchdown! 90-yard touchdown!
Hey, 17, you see I ain't talking, right? Stay humble, bro.
You know he's right.
Stay humble, cuz.
Say 90 yards. I can be excited.
Yeah, but don't do that by my ear. Don't do it by my ear now.
I will do it by my ear. I will do it by my ear. No.
Hey,
That's what I do.
1-7.
That's what I do.
I heard that you after the game.
I will do it by your ear. That's what I do. That's what I was like. What is the referee supposed to do there? I mean, you can't get him for saying 90-yard touchdown, and he didn't touch him. And he says, he's like, yeah, man, but just don't do it in my ear. I will do it in your ear. That's what I do.
Oh my gosh.
You can't. What are you supposed to do?
He will. I think he's going to.
Voice crack alone is enough to where, I think a lot of people are going to be laughing at you, not with you.
That's what I thought. I think you're. Yeah, Joe. I don't know if that's. I think you're going to get annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just as long as the Jets fans are getting pissed off, I'm golden. That's my only goal. So,
guys, all right. I was excited about this. No one thought about the most hostile environment maybe in the history of athletics.
Black hole.
Tell us about it.
The 1936 Nazi Olympics. No one's going to the.
Oh my God!
Wow.
What do you mean hostile? We got to go in there, boys.
Cody's
got to make
traveling back in time to try and trash talk a bunch of people who speak a language that he doesn't speak.
Dude, we got to represent. I'm bringing Muhammad Ali to the 1936 Olympics.
I mean, that's great. No one will understand you.
No, they will. It's all hypothetical.
Language,
it's all hypothetical. It's all hypothetical. Everything's translated. It works.
Translate with you?
Yes. Muhammad Ali, every time Jesse Owens is winning something, he's trash talking. We're going to get box seats next to Hitler and whoever he's got. Talking so much shit.
Just like
and if they do attack, I got Muhammad Ali to knock their asses up.
Him just saying, just superior race? What? What? This is the whole time. Oh, man.
Just talking in Hitler's ear in the owner's box. Come on, boys. We got to represent here. 1936 Olympics. I'm going where you guys are too scared to go.
That was unexpected. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was a bit of a curveball.
Oh, who can beat that? All right, Lewis, you got pick number 2. Bills Mafia. Who you bringing with Jason Kelce?
This is strictly entertainment purposes alone.
Okay.
Outside of the sports world, never played athletically or professionally or plays on the basketball courts in the local neighborhoods.
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like he's such like he's in gym shorts. He doesn't care. He's gym shorts with a collared shirt. He's funny as hell. If people are talking, he could talk back. If people are chill, he'll be chill with them.
Okay.
I just feel like he'd be a great time.
So you're trying to become friends with the mafia?
Yeah, you
No,
might bring
Jason
a little
friends.
more tame than the rest of us are anticipating things to be.
Oh,
Like
I'm
Adam
trying to
Sandler
break
can potentially
skulls.
smooth things over
He
or
could.
knock them out like Bob Barker.
Exactly. I want the Happy Gilmore Adam Sandler.
oh, you want the anger? You want the,
Oh, okay. So you just say Happy Gilmore. Yeah. No,
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
Happy Gilmore's
I was
coming.
thinking
No,
I would
price
say-
is wrong, bitch.
Oh man, I like that one. Okay, all right. Chris, can you beat Adam Sandler or Jason Kelce walking into Bills Mafia?
Fellas, I'm basically just bringing a riot with me because the other person that I'm bringing has nothing to do with Husker fandom. But I think I could convince him to become a Husker fan. He is just 100% testosterone and poor decision making. I'm bringing circa 2000 Ray Lewis.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Ray Lewis.
Why specifically the year 2000?
Well, let me tell you, Joey.
And will you
upon a
educate our
time-
young listeners? Yeah.
Old Ray Lewis, who is now known to be a deeply religious, thoughtful, and kind of,
Motivational,
small,
good man.
soft-spoken kind of guy, was once on trial for murder in the year 2000. And I just think it'd be funny to just unleash that guy and be like, here's as many Coors Banquets as you want. However many you need, I will continue feeding you. Let's go watch a football game, huh?
Let's see what bad decisions are
Let's
going to
see what happens. Wow.
No nightclubs, Chris. All right. No.
No.
nightclubs after
I'm
the
too
game.
old for that. I'll be in Betty by then.
Chris, you're going full bodyguard. You're going like
I'm going like
no joy.
like I
body
said,
counts.
I'm bringing a
He's got
two-man
like 4
riot
body
with me.
counts on with this crew. Yeah.
That's a good one, Joe. Joey, can you beat Murderers Row over there in Boulder?
I'm going agitation. I told you, I just want to make this as uncomfortable as possible for these god awful fans. All right, now I'm thinking about I got to bring somebody that is a Boston sports like legend. All right.
Okay.
Now I want to bring somebody who's unassuming.
I think I know.
But somebody who's just not afraid to is going to talk that smack and then just stare you in the face and say, "What are you going to do about it?" My favorite pitcher of all time. I'm taking
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh no, God, no! I don't want murder.
I thought you were going Larry Legend.
No, I am taking Pedro Martinez. All right, my favorite pitcher
Then
of
I
all
did
time,
not have
Pedro
to guess.
Martinez. He's 5'9". All right,
Yeah.
this guy is maybe 160 pounds soaking wet, and he would bean you in the face, point to the side of the head while staring you down, and then on ejection, and then get ejected, and then laugh about it. When he was in a fight with the Yankees, a 70-year-old man charged him, and he put him
Obese man. There's a lot of things.
Don Zimmer put him down. All right, now the Jets fans. I'm assuming there's some of them are Yankees fans. I'm bringing Pedro into that house, rooting for the Patriots, and I've got Phillip Rivers and him talking smack, and just like, and I would say, I'm not afraid of getting our asses kicked, and I would say they're Jets fans. So no, I'm not worried about that.
Does Pedro
I'm
have
not worried.
baseballs in his pockets or anything? Just in case?
Dude, he throws the ball 100 miles an hour. You imagine a punch?
All right, guys, you want to
He's not
revisit Nazi Germany with me?
Take us there.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to say another Boston guy, Joe. Just come with me on this journey. Baseball player. We're going to go Donnie the Bear Judanowitz is joining me up in here.
He went yard on that one.
Let's go. He's a baseball player. I got Muhammad Ali on one side. I got the Bear Jew on the other side. I'm going to be safe. Hopefully we can get the hell out of there because, I mean, the whole stadium could attack us three, but between those two, I think we'll be just fine.
With the Bear Jew, Muhammad Ali, I think you could take down that whole stadium.
And I won't need to do anything. So I think we're getting out. We're going to defend the U.S. America. Fuck Hitler.
America. Let's go.
Yeah. So that's a hostile territory right there, boys. Wish me luck.
A Jew and a black man. Oh, let's do this. Yeah.
A Jew and a black man walk into the 1936 Olympics.
Nazi Olympics.
Is that the title of the show?
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Prefer not.
That was one they're going to have to discover.
If we can workshop that, maybe massage it a little bit.
Remember, Juice Junkies, you can listen to the show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through Apple. And we encourage you to follow our YouTube and Spotify channels. Push that subscribe button, Cody. Also, be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Join our Juice Junkie community. Cody, back to you.
Yeah, that works. Chris, how did we do last week? Dell picked for Joey. Who's picking first? Louis is just picking first no matter what. But after that, who's picking?
Yeah, we'll let Lewis lead us off. But Joey, you got extremely lucky. Dell just walked in, dropped a 3-0, and then just ghosted.
Oh my god!
And then McCoy, you and I went 1 and 2, and so I'll go ahead and lead us off because I think that was the order last week. So we'll go Lewis, Joe, me, McCoy.
Go for it, Lewis. What do you got?
Okay, obviously I got to double down on my squeeze. Rams defeat Eagles. I'm gonna.
Well, it's +6.
Oh, so we'll give you 6. You can have 6 if you want 6.
Oh, I'm doing my own spread.
Oh, okay.
I don't need
the
+6.
Straight up money line.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, what a man.
Yeah, I don't need the +6 spread. The Rams are gonna get it done.
Interesting. All right,
Yeah,
JoJo.
if they lose by 2. Yeah. So, all right. These spreads are tough. I gotta go. I think Baltimore's gonna win. Baltimore -1.5.
Give me Buffalo +1.5. I think Buffalo. To be dogs
really
at
cool.
home.
Do you want to go ahead and go in the order, or
No, I'm taking them. No, Chris, no. What are you taking?
I'm going to go ahead and take Ohio State Notre Dame under 46.5. McCoy, what's your first pick?
Bills +1.5, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna go Ravens versus Bills over 51.5.
Oh.
I feel like that's gonna be a whole high. Like I feel like
Even in the
Good
cold.
pick. That's a good pick.
Okay.
even in the cold, I feel like Lamar and Josh Allen are gonna put on a show for us.
Well, they better.
Interesting.
Everyone. All right, I'm taking the over in Washington, Detroit. All right, I mean, I think that both offenses have to go off. All right, because the Detroit defense is decimated, and if Detroit wants to win this game, I think they're going to have to drop 40. So I'd say over 55.5. I'll take that.
Hell yeah, boys. I'm going to go ahead and go Rams Eagles over 43.5. I'm kind of surprised that total is that low. That feels.
Are the Eagles
doable.
dragging that down? Maybe.
Yeah, and their defense is good, and they're not scoring a lot of points right now.
And I'm going to take over-under on the Chiefs-Texans, 41.5. I think it's going to be freezing cold in Kansas City, but 41.5, that just feels real low for a Chiefs game. Give me that.
Dude, Houston sucks. I'm so pissed. They suck.
Well, obviously, I'm going to go with the spread. Notre Dame +8.5.
Wow. Okay.
I'm rooting for Notre Dame.
They are the higher seed.
Technically.
I think they're gonna score by win by a lot more than 8.5. Ohio State -8.5.
Yeah, boys, I'm bringing us home. Commanders +9.5 at the Lions. I just want to see the magic continue. I have no reason to expect that to actually be a good bet.
Okay, but
I don't know, man. The Commanders are good.
It's a big spread. Yeah, it's a big spread. It's the playoffs, but the Lions are playing lights out right now.
You know what? I like me some points, boys. Give me that 46.5. Ohio State.
Good pick.
Give me some of that action. Chris, Wheel of Degeneracy, bring us home, buddy.
All right, boys. Wheel of Degen. Right now we have Ohio State, Notre Dame. We've got Texans at Chiefs and Commanders at Lions. As always, up on the wheel, we've got home spread, away spread, over and under, and we will be back to giving out shots here in just a short couple.
Stay tuned.
Give her a spin, boys.
Thank God.
All right, under 46.5 for the Ohio State Notre Dame game. That's actually my pick. So
I don't think it's going to happen.
up next, we've got Texans at Chiefs. Over 41.5.
Hey, like me. Okay.
I don't think
Last
the
but
Texans
not
are gonna
least,
score.
Commanders
I think
at
that's good.
Lions. Away spread. All right, so Commanders plus 9.5. Wheel of Degen is with me for 2 out of the 3 picks. Wow.
And it's McCoy. You're going to go
Degen?
over 3 wheel of Degen.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got no ending to the show. There you go.
Dead air.
Dead air, boys. Way to go.
No one threw me a bone. You all just left me out there to die. Dang it,
Yeah,
guys.
just
Episode
like our
76
hair.
in the books. Listener Lewis, bravo, my friend.
Thank you, listener.
Thanks for
Lewis.
joining, listener Lewis.
You did great. You'll never be asked back. We appreciate it. It'll be a whole thing.
I don't blame you guys, to be honest.
Maybe lead next time that you've played some NFL superstars. That might help. Huh?
Yeah, at
We
a
blame Chris.
legitimate college. I mean, it's,
Yeah, a legitimate college athlete, this guy.
This was a South Central Louisiana State University.
Thanks for blessing us.
LSU Mud Dogs.
So mud dogs.
I'll just bring a list of guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Us 3
see
schmucks
you
have done
next
nothing. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Be sure to follow everything Instagram. Keep commenting. Keep sending us stuff. Send in your squeezes. We're blowing up close to like 700 followers, guys, in less than a year and a half. So,
Damn, that's
proud of everyone. I can't. Yeah, they haven't kicked us off yet. So, keep it going, everyone.
keep doing it.
Bye-bye-bye.
Later, losers.
Mwah.
Bye.